An essential document for land and property owners in Nigeria is the Certificate of Occupancy. This shows the official documentation of ownership to the said land and property. Good afternoon. My name is Omalade Animasham, and today I'll be speaking on obtaining Certificate of Occupancy in Nigeria. What then is a Certificate of Occupancy? A Certificate of Occupancy, popularly referred to as C of O, is the primary document that shows ownership to a land or property. It is crucial for a landowner to own a Certificate of Occupancy so as to protect his rights over disputes on the land ownership. What then are the laws guiding Certificate of Occupancy in Nigeria? Basically, the law guiding Certificate of Occupancy in Nigeria is the Land Use Act of 1978. It must be noted first that all land in Lagos State are vested in the governor of Lagos State, holding it in trust or for the benefit of the citizen. So a Certificate of Occupancy is more or less like a leasehold interest, where the holder of a property has the rights to the land or the property for a duration of 99 years subject to renewal. So what then are the importance of obtaining a Certificate of Occupancy in Nigeria? First, one of the importance of obtaining a C of O in Nigeria is that it shows or proves ownership of a land or property, and this assists or prevents disputes over ownership of such land. Also, it simplifies the process of sale of the land in the future to a buyer. So the buyer is aware or assured that the seller has rightful ownership over the land. It is also a relevant document for processing or obtaining permits from various agencies in Lagos. The next thing we'll be considering is what are the processes in obtaining a C of O in Nigeria. The first process is to apply for a registered survey. So an application must first be made for a registered survey. After the application is made, then there will be submission and application for processing of C of O to the Lagos State Land Registry. And this application must be accompanied by certain documents like the registered survey plan and proof of ownership to the land. After the application is submitted, the next thing is payment of the prescribed form. So official fees must be duly paid to the land registry. After the payment, then there's the verification and inspection. So inspection is done by the land registry to the land, and verification of all information provided in the application. The next thing is issuance of the Certificate of Occupancy. So if all the requirements check out, the Certificate of Occupancy is issued. Then the next step is collection of the Certificate of Occupancy at the land registry. The next thing to be discussed is challenges that may be encountered while processing a Certificate of Occupancy. So there are some challenges that may be encountered while processing a Certificate of Occupancy. The first is that the process takes time. So the process of obtaining a Certificate of Occupancy takes time. Then there's the cost effective. It is quite expensive to obtain a Certificate of Occupancy, and also there's a change in regulation. There may be change in regulation. So where there are change in regulation, one must be updated on the new requirements for obtaining a Certificate of Occupancy. In all, it is important to obtain the services of a legal practitioner to assist in the processing of a C of O. Thank you.